Alright guys, welcome back to Asian Ever Racing Channel, sponsored by Extreme Hobbies. Well, I was talking with some people last night about the NASCAR truck body, and I thought I'd show what I had to do to make it work. So the chassis on the truck is my orange Limitless, and that car was aero straight on a dime, and it never moved at all. We put the truck body on, and right away I did try to seal the side of the body. So we've got two little posts I've mounted here, and I tape it in the middle, and we tape the front. And what the truck was doing was it was straight until maybe 100, and then it would just slowly start drifting towards the left. And of course, as the speed increased, this intensified. So I started to think about it. I knew it wasn't the car, and I knew it wasn't the servo, and the car's been scaled and the alignment's been done, and I thought, well, it has to be the body. There's something with the body. So the truck comes, see if I can show it to you, with this wing. So this is a pretty aggressive wing. So I thought, well, maybe that's not the root cause. So what I decided to do was I decided what's worked for me in the past is I would let the air out. So we do so much to keep the air from getting in the front and the side of the cars. But I realized that it really didn't have anywhere to go. The diffuser, in order to fit the truck body, you have to trim. So this was all truck body. So what I did, I'll try and get a little better shot of it, there we go. What I did was I love this truck body, I trimmed it just to let the air that would get into the car out. The truck has side trays, so there was still some air getting in there. And then that helped. It was a little better, but it was still doing it. So I thought, well, let's take the wing off. But then I found this wing. I'm pretty sure that this wing is from Delta Plastics off of my Jag body that I never used. It's more of a pro stock, pro mod wing, longer with just a little rise at the back, and you get your side pieces there for the air. So we put that on, and that solved the problem. The truck is aero straight. It went 130, which on 8S isn't impressive, but anyway, it works. So now I can just focus on driving the truck and trying to go faster. But that's what I had to do. I know that I think the fastest Arrma truck body is Mr. McCoy at 180, and he didn't do this. So, whatever his skill level is, I don't know, but this is what I did, and it worked for me. If you have a truck body, you might want to consider doing that. I know from experience that it's really important. There's a tray here. It's really important that this body cannot flip open and let air in on a run. My boy did that years ago, and his car wrapped around a pole about 10 feet in the air. It's just brutal. So that's why I thought I'd do a little update video on that. We were running the foams. These are Yufeng foam that we got from Mandy, and they've been great. But I watched a video of the truck, and it almost was completely sideways when I touched full throttle. So I thought, well, I'm going to go back to the Pro lines for now, and then we're going to have to go to foams because the speeds are going to increase. So the combination in this is a 1717 with a Mamba X8S, and the Mamba X8S it's pretty well maxed out. We're going to run tonight. We've got the felonies in the truck. So I have an XLX2 coming for it, which will allow me to, push for more and try and go faster. And of course, when I do that, I'll be going back to the foams. So but that's what I did. We taped the front of the truck. I'll turn this so you guys can see. The splitter comes with the truck, but we do tape it so that air can't get in. You have to do at least that, guys, if you're going to be really fast. This thing is aero. It's like driving the Limitless now. It's straight on a string, and it stops. So that's where I'm at with that. The Rolaro X12S. All right. So we've been having some issues with pinion gears. So this is the Rolaro Gold Tooth. I think it's 52 teeth, the gold spur. So it's no longer a slipper clutch. It's now a spool. And that was a little bit of work to do because the shaft of the spool or the slipper clutch has a bearing and it sits down in a pocket. Well, it was pointed up. So I had to Dremel and try it and Dremel and try it. And I got it to where it's pretty straight. I think it could go a hair more, but it is acceptable. And the mesh is okay. This mount is from a WL Toys. It's an option mount for a 124019, and it works. But this is a 5mm shaft on this motor, and all the 48 pitch gears that I've been using are aluminum. And what's happened on the last run, I think it was 111, is the actual grub screw, even though it was Loctite and set up overnight and everything, just came loose and it was just sliding off the shaft. So I got some steel gears coming, and I think they're not going to expand as much with the heat. So the plan with this car is to repeat the 111, which the run wasn't the problem, it was stopping because the gear came off and I couldn't stop the car. So if we can repeat the 111, then we're going to go parallel and we're going to build side trays. I have the carbon sheets for it and do that. But what a great car. X12S is just an amazing car. You know, I'll come home and check stuff, and even the alignment doesn't move very much. It's just been really good. Once you have it set up, you know, with your rear shocks locked out and you have everything kind of working, it's a really good car. So I think we can do the 111 again. I don't believe it'll be a problem. And then from there, we'll go parallel and we'll see. We're trying really hard. Our personal goal with the small cars, it's our first year actually of having, I'd say, some success with a small car. We did run the Rolaro Challenge, but that was 6S and so forth. So single 3S 111 is decent, and it's not even a good battery. It's a Z. It's a Z battery because the battery fits the car. The Z battery is 136 millimeters long. So it actually, if you remove all the things here, it does fit. So, but it's been okay voltage drop wise for now, but I do have good parallel batteries to go to. So that's the plan with that. Going to see if we can get to the 111, then we'll go parallel, and our personal goal is 120. If we can get to 120, that'll be just phenomenal for us, successful as far as the season goes. So anyway, guys, I thought I'd do a little video, a little update. We're going to be running in a little bit. It's really warm today, but we're going to head out and run the Felonies and the truck. And I'm waiting for gear for my X12. So appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll do an update on the leaderboard for our Felony Success Challenge pretty soon. All right, guys, thanks.